like the cute.
Yeah. As long as Annie looks cute, doesn't matter. And we're back.
Sorry about that, guys.
My bad.
Probably all the snow, and it's just our internet.
Crummy weather. Crummy weather.
So hopefully people hop back over.
Yeah, we're back. Here we go.
We'll go for another.
We have a like. We have a like.
Little bit, huh?
Yay. And
Candy's back. We got 2. And that doesn't count me. 3.
Sorry about that. Angie, aka Mrs. B. Hello, Mrs. B. How you doing? 2 live
thanks,
streams in 1 weekend. The new Turbofish channel is awesome.
Yeah.
Yay!
And we put our aquarium box.
Yeah, we did put a video out.
It's
the
fun
box is
getting
up there too.
And so was theirs
Yeah.
too. Oh, I thought it was messier.
Did we show that last time?
Yeah, we
that was our
showed-
surprise, wasn't it? Yeah.
They're doing fine.
They're doing fine. I
So
haven't removed the gate yet.
I wouldn't
Okay,
yet.
so-
I'd let her
I'll get to
be
it.
able to get in and out. She steals
We all
his
know how
food.
men are. We'll get to it eventually.
She steals his food. It's funny.
Yeah.
She just swoops in there and scoots back, and he's like,
Well, hello there.
yeah.
Excuse me.
Because he'll attack and kill everything, but he
That's
knows
for sure.
he
He's a
knows
death
she's a
machine.
girl.
He really is a hate machine.
He's flirting with her, that's for sure.
I thought to put him in a flower horn competition. Just to see how he does. I'm just curious. Let's see how he does.
He's got a nice KOK. I mean, what I'm saying is you see other flower horns. It's
Mhm.
not as round. It's not as big. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly. So,
Yeah. But I think the
No, he's
KO
not.
keep, that's only one part of that.
yeah, and you
Fish
gotta
one.
have the curly. But I'm
Yeah,
saying,
the pearls, like he does have the pearling
does
on his
have-
head, and it does come all together too. So.
I say just go for it. I mean, it's not like you're trying to
Yeah.
win a bunch. You just want to see what
See
somebody that judges
yeah.
flower horns would say about
Yeah.
them. I think that'd be really
I'm
cool.
really curious about that.
I think
Move
he's
aquariums
nice.
and water storage containers during water changes while on lift restrictions. Don't tell my wife; she's on know. Oh.
Good thing she doesn't watch this.
Yeah, good thing she doesn't watch my crap. Otherwise, you'd be ruined. But yeah. What you guys have any questions about guppies or IFGA or Pleco Paradise? What fish you looking for? It can definitely get you some fish from Gino. Not very hard. We do have some shrimp going on in here too. We've got yellow shrimp going on in there. We've got the clams going on. Lots and lots of plans.
We're gonna do. We got a 6 long, 60
Oh, yeah.
liter
That's a cool
rimless.
tank. We have a cool tank.
It's
It's very cool.
We're gonna order a
Got a
couple
good deal on
stingray lights from Aquarium Co-op.
Yeah, I still haven't given Corey my money yet.
We keep forgetting.
Seriously, I keep, and it's what I need for this tank.
It's in
too.
our cart. It's in
Yeah,
the
it's
cart.
all in the cart. I just need to buy it.
I just gotta
I
do
keep
it.
Forgetting about
So
it.
we're gonna get a couple stingray lights. We're
Yep.
gonna put a stingray eventually then on the 60 liter.
It's a 6 gallon.
And then I think just do some. You said like nano plants.
Yes.
And I'm
Yep.
hoping to do. Are there any black and white shrimp that I could do that's not like need RO water? I don't want to go there.
I don't think so. I think the only black and white ones you're going to find are those crystal blacks.
And you need RO water.
You have to have a neutral pH, yeah. Which, I mean, it's whatever. It's 6 gallons of water.
Anybody got
Gino-
shrimp recommendations?
If Gino and I can hook up his RO unit, then we'll be fine.
I don't know. Lumpy
What's
Dog
up, Devin?
says he loves the
Hi,
stingray
Eric.
lights. Lumpy Dog says he loves the
Yeah.
stingray lights for the tanks that are not too deep or wide.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we've seen them in the stores before, and every time I see those lights, I go, "Oh, that's a really nice light," and then I find out it's a stingray.
Yeah.
So I think I know this is,
So we'll do one on here
bigger.
for sure.
but I think it'll be good. And then we're gonna move this light that's on the 75 to our 60 that's got the angels and the Nicaraguan cichlids.
Then we'll
Which
pull those
I'd
clip
like
lights
to
off too.
breed. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it in Turbo Babe's tank.
Well, she needs some kind of light for that tank too.
No, that one, the plants. I'm saying if she does a different one, a smaller one,
Mhm.
or breeding or whatever, you just use those. And they're
Yeah.
just extras.
So since Gone Mad's here, Gone Mad, guess what? We went freaking guppy crazy and got 10 different strains of guppies. We went guppy crazy. And all of them are show quality guppies. It's insane.
They went to the fish store this weekend. What'd they get?
Yeah. What'd you guys get?
Your
I didn't know
lady
you were
said,
going.
I saw because your lady said that you guys
What did
went.
Iris? What did you buy, Iris?
She said they went to 2 different stores. Oh. So what'd you get?
Yeah, Gone Mad. What'd you get? If you didn't know, we met Eric and Iris at AE
2 years ago.
2 years ago, and basically been attached at the hip from there.
Now they're BFFs.
Yeah.
We even have sleepovers.
Yeah, we do have sleepovers.
Get stranded in the snow, just stay.
Eric and Iris stay at our place. We still need to go down to their place. Oh my gosh.
What? We've tried multiple times,
We have.
but it just never works out.
Charging batteries. Oh yeah, Gone Mad has these remote control car things, but they're like better than normal. They're like super awesome rock climbing ones.
They had them in the water.
Oh yeah, and they're apparently they can do rock crawlers.
We'll have to do that this summer with them.
Those things are crazy.
Turbo Baby would think they're awesome.
That's for sure.
She loves cars, trucks, tractors,
Picking her nose.
airplanes. She actually doesn't very much, thankfully.
And I just wanted to let you know that I think they are black and clear shrimp, like black really or panda shrimp could work for your tank. Definitely, you've seen the pandas before, but he wanted too much money for those.
I think I find a good deal, and I always get concerned, like, because shrimp can be really fragile. You know that I don't.
The black really wouldn't be a bad idea. I think I can pick up black reallys from the distributor.
Just something kind of black and white, or even black. I mean, do they have any just black shrimp?
Yeah.
Yeah, I just don't want to do RO water. I'm not ready and there yet for that. I'm going to do RO water. I'd rather have a salt tank.
Yeah, true.
That 60 would be so pretty as a salt.
That would be a nice salt tank. That would be a
Eventually.
nice salt tank. When we get our house.
When we buy a home.
God help subscribers when we get a home, because gee, many Christmas.
I'm going to have a salt tank.
Gonna have some really cool stuff. It'd be really nice if I could go into it with like an auto water change system planned out. That would be nice. That would be very nice. So I don't have to do manual water changes anymore.
You may have to do some, but you might.
Or if I had like a large, if I even had 55-gallon drums, where I've always got water ready, and I can just have a pump I can turn on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off. That would be so fantastic.
You'll get it all figured out. It'll be a lot of good things.
That would be great.
A lot of big projects.
That's for sure.
Buy a new home, be like, did you guys do anything to this? Yes. You should come see the basement.
Yeah, I love black shrimp. Black rose are pretty on pool filter sand. Yep.
That
sure.
sounds so pretty. Yes. Now I'm gonna look it up. I gotta see that.
Yeah. What, black rose shrimp? You've had those before.
No, I know, but I want to see if there's just a nice contrasting picture.
Probably on Flip Aquatics.
Yeah.
That even looks like it.
I think that's what I want to do.
With the 6?
Yeah.
You should do a Wallstead method then.
I don't know what that is.
Put about a 1/4 inch of organic potting soil, and then put sand over the top of it. What is that?
One?
Oh, it's a pinto shrimp. Oh, those are rad. I forget how you breed pinto. Pinto what is it? Tybee to crystal.
There's just so many.
And then it'd be something like, I know, wait, maybe that's the Michelin one. I think the Michelin is the crystal versus the Tybee.
I'll screw up the
back to the Tybee.
Yeah. Thanks, Devin.
Yeah, good job, kid. We gotta hook Devin up with some cool guppies too.
I definitely.
Hey, Devin, if you missed all that crap I was talking about before, IFGA International
local?
Fancy Guppy. Yeah, he's in
Yeah.
St. Charles.
Well,
St. Charles of Batavia, something like that.
Stop giving away everybody's locations.
Oh, I'm sorry. In a town of 50,000 people are going to seek out the one Guppy nerd.
But yes, thank
Hey,
you,
here's a
Devin.
high
I
school
want
kid.
those shrimp. That's what I want. That's awesome. Thank you.
Yes. See, I don't care.
Whatever, but I would care.
Goof. But yeah, we
Say
got
Rock Chicago.
right. Because people don't know where you live.
Yes, they know we're in Chicago.
Ooh. Anyways, IFGA was this weekend, Devin. We picked up, between Gino and I, we picked up technically 11 different strains of guppies. Gonna be awesome. Gonna be awesome, especially at Aquashella. Gonna have a lot of cool fish. Because, you know, the main complaint people come out of Aquashella is the same complaint every single time. Not enough fresh water, not enough fresh water, not enough fresh water.
And
I will solve that problem for you and take your money.
I'm
No
not
problem.
I'm not a salt
I mean, don't get me
person.
wrong. I have to invest quite a bit of money to make all that happen. So covering my contributions would be super, and then profiting would be even more super.
I'm not a saltwater person, so I don't understand. But I feel like you see one person selling corals.
Yeah.
What's the difference
yeah.
between the next 30 of them? And I know some are very unique, some are rare.
Yeah.
They are all different. I mean, obviously they're all unique.
Mm-hmm.
But for me, who doesn't have a salt tank, I go, okay, that's pretty, that's pretty, that's pretty.
Yep. And then you move on.
I'd like to see something different now. And that's what I think with salt tanks. Like, I'm not bashing on them because I really want one. And I just feel like we see a lot of salt tanks and go, that looks like everybody else's salt tanks. But I'm not a salt person, so I don't understand until I have one. But I feel like there's more you can do with a freshwater tank. Because
Especially, I mean, for us being in the Midwest, I mean, don't get me wrong, we're very lucky to live near Chicago, so they import quite a few saltwater fish. But I mean, to me, it's just not interesting. It's just not. I can't explain why. I respect it. I think it's cool, but
a lot of variety in clownfish, though.
Yeah, there are. Clownfish are kind of like the guppies of saltwater, though, too.
Because there's all.
Because they're breeding for long fin. They're breeding for whites and blacks and
no, I really do.
All that kind of crap.
Gunmet says, "Good job on the video. Thank you."
I really like the zoanthids. That is a cool coral. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've had salt tanks. I've had coral tanks. I've had fowler tanks. I've had clownfish breeding attempts. I've had a boxfish. I've had puffers. Lots of different corals. Soft, hards, frags, grown frags, cut my own frags, sold my own frags.
I mean, you had
every darn invertebrate.
gallon beautiful saltwater tank. At
my 90 saltwater tank was one of the best tanks I've ever done.
Put a lot of work.
Ever.
Put a
lot of money into that damn thing. I bet you I put close to easily $4,000 in that.
Glad we were dating then.
Yep. Yep. I like frag tanks for shrimp and plecos. Yeah, definitely. Jeffro's got a couple low boys. Yeah, low boy tanks for shrimp are rad.
I love low boys.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Those are really cool tanks.
Devin said he's gonna do summer tubs this year.
Oh, nice.
So
Sweet.
any tips and ideas to save some money?
Yeah.
He's gotta fix his car. You know what that's like.
Yeah, I do. My car's being rebuilt right now, bud, so I feel you. But hopefully we're gonna come out of that with maybe I think we can do 400. I think we can do 400 easily. I think 450 is kind of a goal, and I think 500 on a crazy tune is still possible. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. As soon as that car's done, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Whoosh, whoosh, whoosh.
Joe's looking at you like, what?
Whoosh, whoosh.
She's ignoring you now. She's over it. Just too busy. I can't give
It's
her
like
any
glittery Jello.
grief for being on YouTube because we are too right
Because
now.
we are making YouTube.
It's keeping her happy.
True. True.
But her Play-Doh's drying out,
I
probably.
have a full custom Wraith. Oh, they're talking about their little cars.
Nice.
That's rad.
We need to have a remote control airplane someday.
Yeah.
Remember the places
Yeah,
that we used to
plane
live
would be
by?
cool. Yeah,
And
the
that people
plane
would
be
bring 'em
really
out.
cool.
There's not too far down 59. There's that airplane field. We
Oh,
should go
okay.
watch sometime. She'd
Yeah.
enjoy it. She loves airplanes.
That is cool.
Tries to catch them.
We're gonna try to turn Joe into a pilot. That would be neat. Planes.
She does say she's going to fly in the sky someday. Everything is transportation lately.
No.
Everything's driving and flying, and that's her interest. She also likes baby dolls, so she's got a great mix. She's got a lot of
We'll
interest.
put Joe in. We'll put Joe in some cars and some airplanes and all that stuff for sure. For sure.
Devin loves bottle rockets.
When I was young, I loved sticking my hands together with glue and peeling them apart. Yeah.
That's what you would do to entertain yourself when there was a
all
really
you
boring
could do.
movie
Yep.
in first grade.
This is before, let's see, DVR existed, DVD existed, Wi-Fi, cell phones.
It was nice.
Things were good. Things were good.
And you didn't hear about so much bad news.
Yeah. And I'm about tired of Facebook too. I think I might just turn that off too.
I'm just tired of hearing bad news.
I'm tired of hearing
people
that
being
everything I think
mean.
makes me an ignorant, racist, xenophobic, hateful person, when in reality, I'm not.
I just
Like,
like to be positive.
I have,
and people
I
are
mean,
so
I have
negative.
homosexual relatives, very close relatives at that. I call a
Whatever.
black man my dad because he's been more of a dad than
Anybody else, right?
other
Yeah.
folks have been to me. I just
Doesn't
hate the
matter.
internet.
Like I said, I just
hate the
think
internet.
I just think people are so negative.
Because it's so easy.
And it's like, why
So easy. to
why
just
don't you
be a
want
jerk on the internet.
to be positive and help people
Or
and
learn
build
something.
people up?
or
No,
learn?
because our
you know?
society doesn't want to learn anymore, and that's the sad part.
Headline says this person did this. Yep, they did it. You're like, really?
I just like
Really?
to be positive,
Really?
and I don't like people to feel bad. So,
Yeah.
I
and
think-
then you have the double standards based on whatever culture realm you're into.
well, I think my friendliness can get me in trouble too, just because I
Yep.
like to be nice.
Me, the big old bad straight white male. Gonna say, don't know nothing about nothing else, right? Yeah. Big bad wolf. Cause of
Well,
everybody's
let's see.
problems in the world because nobody takes personal freaking responsibility for anything.
But no one
Well,
understands.
I'm in jail and it's this person's fault. No, you're in jail because you're a moron. Well, I can't get out of jail because I don't have any money. Welcome to the criminal justice system of America. You don't have money and you're doing crime, you're going to stay in jail. You have money and you're doing crime, you're probably going to get out of jail a lot easier. And you could probably afford a lawyer. And that's how jacked up our criminal justice system is in America. Got money? Get out of jail. Hello, Jesse Smollett. Just like that. That's how that works.
There's a lot of wrong things
And then
in
since
society.
we live in the Chicago area, everything is corrupt. And everybody defends everybody because everybody in this whole area, this is the only place that I've ever lived in my entire life where everybody is a damn victim. I'm a victim because I'm this, and because my skin color is that, and because of this.
I think that's just our
Ugh.
country now and what people
Dude.
are doing.
Oh my God.
I definitely do feel bad for people
Ugh.
that have. I mean, everybody has things that you can't help, and you have
Right.
problems in life, and
I mean, the other side of it is you keep voting these people into office, and they keep screwing you.
well, you're just not going to win in politics, no matter
That's for
who
sure.
you
That's for
put
sure.
in there. It's just
Whatever.
it's a failing system. There needs to be big changes.
Yeah, Victor said it turned all but YouTube off. Too many people to try and tell you how to change your. Yeah, because Victor
Well,
thinks the way I think, which is logical.
Well, I
like what makes the most sense for all of us instead of your 1% freaking bullcrap minority that you made up on your own.
You got me into the fish groups on Facebook, so I was trying to. It's beer. Nice PJs.
You'll shoot your eye out.
You got me into a lot of the fish groups.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was kind of nice to kind of learn some other things from people and see tanks and then it got to the point where I felt like everybody was so mean. Like you can't share something and just say
it's a lot of cool stuff here.
This is what I've done, and everybody was just negative. And then I was like, well, forget this. There's no reason to have that negativity in your life when you can just shut online off and be done with it. So I basically all I do is stay in fish tank rejects because I think it's, our friend Shannon, she created the group, and I think that it's it's a much more welcoming atmosphere, open-minded, and it's the only group that I'll really participate in because everybody else is just mean.
No, Chicago's bad. I think I used to live in DeKalb where Section 7 is a section that goes all the way. I was talking to one of the guys that goes all the way back into the 70s of taking city folks into the suburbs,
well,
the woods.
My parents went to NIU.
That's what happens.
We went to NIU
because that's what's normal.
And I can't even imagine
acceptable
being out as late as I was, and 10 years ago.
Right.
You would never do that now. Never. Like I can't even imagine. I'd never send my daughter there. Never.
Yeah, I'm with Lumpy Dog on that. We don't have more ignorance. The ignorance just have a louder and real-time voices. Yeah. Yep. That's what happens when late-night TV hosts tell people what to think. And news channels are copy and paste of one another because if you go up,
all it is about making money, getting views, and people looking at your stuff. It doesn't matter if it's right or wrong.
We went to NIU, Devin. We know.
It's so different. It's so different. And I know it's always going to change. But I know that you're young and in college and you're out late and you're hanging with your friends. And at this point now we just heard, this year already, there's been multiple shootings and gunshot wounds.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah, let's talk crap about cops. Let's talk crap about cops killing innocent black men. Let's talk about that. Just this year, within 25 miles of me,
in Illinois, in Illinois,
just here, around here, there have already been 30 black men killed by who? Other
people in that community.
Other thugs.
So.
And yet the police are the enemy. Right.
I get there's always somebody bad in every place. Absolutely.
There are mistakes.
Absolutely.
There are mistakes made. If you accidentally pull out your phone too fast, you're probably going to get shot. If you're dealing with a police officer, you probably should be doing that shit anyway.
But that's the thing. Stop swearing.
Pretty simple. You should be doing that anyway.
We've totally gotten off of it.
Shouldn't you know better?
But, well, I respect a lot. Say, listen to the police are saying, and we'll figure it out later. That's the best. I've read this wonderful article. It was a white mother who she had adopted African-American black children, and she was concerned for her children as anybody would be.
Because there's a stigma there.
Exactly. And she wrote a wonderful article saying that I don't care if you did it or you didn't do it.
High school, Alex.
If you did it or you didn't do it, just listen to them and we'll figure it out later, because just stay safe.
Yep.
You figure it out later. And I wish that other people would.
And it's so sad. Like, you're calling me all these names when in reality, in the back of my head, all I hear in the back of my head is, I don't even see you as any color of a person at all. And all I want for all of us is the same rights, the same treatment, and equality all through everything. I totally agree. But you're not going to tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about or that I can't talk about something because of the way that I look. I don't agree with that. I don't agree that because I'm a white man, I don't know what I'm talking about. When in reality, the people destroying you are the people you're surrounding yourself by. The people that are telling you, if you don't talk like this or sound like this, you're not like this, and you're not one of us. If you don't vote like this, you're not one of us. If you don't dress like this, you're not one of us.
But that just comes down to any peer pressure, any place.
It's
People just want to fit in
It's
with
crazy.
whatever group they're with.
It's crazy.
That's humans.
But I mean, all we're going to do. So if a black heterosexual male is supposed to be, let's say, a Gucci Mane or something like that, like or a basketball player or something like that, like how do we tell society that this is a societal norm when in reality just treating each other like decent human beings is a societal norm? It's got nothing to do with if you don't look like this or sound like this or do this with your hair, you're not this person. It's sad. It's really, really, really sad to me that people feel they have to look, dress, sound, or be, or says so. And don't get me wrong, like if you're an Asian person, like everybody assumes you're extremely intelligent and your parents are automatically very hard on you for being intelligent, that's a good problem.
But that's just...
That's a great problem. That's a great culture. But they...
Moving on.
They're really fun.
Hi, Priscilla.
Hey, Priscilla's in the house. Is
I
she her
figured
fish room
she'd
tour?
like her fish.
It was so funny to hear Jeff talk about how big your fahak is when he saw mine, and mine's bigger than yours. Well, I mean, he was. You know.
Was
Hers.
when you said, "Oh, did you see Priscilla's or Jeff's fish room tour?" Priscilla's like, "I got to see a live tour of it."
Yes. Where did I get the? Where
Find
do I
Your
get
Nemo.
a shirt? FindYourNemo.com.
Yeah, you can pick all kinds of colors.
Guy's name is Kevin. Really awesome guy.
Yeah,
He's
all
got
kinds of
got a
colors.
lot of options.
Yeah.
A lot of options.
A lot of neat designs.
Yep. A lot of cichlids too. It's a lot of cool stuff. A lot of cool stuff. Well, we've been going for an hour and 15 minutes.
Really?
Mine is just boxy. Yours is very boxy. Mine was very long.
He was long.
Very long.
I was just thinking about him the other day. It's
Good
so
fish.
sad.
Good fish.
Like you said, you don't know if you'll ever own another puffer.
Nope.
Who
My little
did
hearts
I
are broken.
see? I
did
think
see
it
a
was
cool puffer.
Priscilla.
What?
She has another. What's your?
It's just a figure eight.
Is that a figure eight?
I think so.
Is that a figure? What other puffers
think
do
it's
you
a green
have,
spotted.
Priscilla? I don't think it's a green spotted.
Uh,
But your whatever that other little puffer that you had, I loved it. I was like, ooh, maybe I can get you to get a puffer.
I don't think she has an
So-
Amazon. Amazon
He's
figure
little.
eight, green,
Just a little.
green spotted.
I don't know. It just looks
It's not a
little.
Shodentai.
It
I don't think it's a Shodentai.
It looked a little different than like figure eights that I've seen at
Is
Aquarium
it one
Adventure.
of those red-eye red tails?
No,
Is it a dragon? Nereus?
it's tiny
Saddle?
and it was cute.
I'm going through all the
If
puffers
not
right
on
now.
this, if she's not listed her,
Oh.
she's got pea
Pea puffers,
puffers.
Amazon. Oh, it's the Target. You probably
That's
saw the
what
Target.
it was. Is he smaller?
Yeah.
I want that.
Well, Amazons are kind
Is
of
he
small
brackish?
too. Amazon and the Target puffer
Let me look
are
up
roughly
the
same.
Target because I saw that and I was like, yep.
Target puffer's neat.
I was like, he was
It
so
looks like
cute.
there's a target on the tail.
Well, I would imagine. I don't know.
Mr. B, Mr. B.
I gotta look it up.
Your wife was just here. She
No, it's not the Target.
probably ran away when we were talking about dumb stuff. Like
Is
how the
it
internet
just
sucks. You can't be a free-thinking individual anymore.
It's the Amazon. I want the Amazon puffer. I want that.
No, the Amazon's fresh. So
Yes,
the
I
Amazon.
want that puffer.
So remember the discus tank? It had the discus, the Amazon puffer, the roseline sharks, and the tetras. That was a fun tank.
No, I want the
That was
Amazon
a fun
puffer.
tank.
I need the black shrimp and the Amazon puffer. A different
ACC.
But yeah, I'm getting one of those. Where do I get one of those?
Amazon?
Tomorrow. I love it.
Maybe. Yeah.
So cute.
Should put one in there.
Eat the guppies.
Oh, probably
Baby
not.
fry.
They're pretty
Are
chill.
community friendly.
Yeah, Amazon puffers are community friendly. Yeah, they're pretty
You'd
chill.
only have one in there though,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
She's upstairs. I'm down in the fish room. Nice.
Yeah, I'm getting some
Nice.
black shrimp and an Amazon puffer.
All right. So it'd be.
And the Amazon puffer is not even going to get super big.
Mm.
How strange for me.
Annie likes fish that, oh, it's so cute. And then,
My flower horn, my red devils, my jaguars.
let's see, what huge fish do we have?
As I
The
said,
Nicaraguanese aren't going to get huge.
no, you got the flower horn, you got the red
Flower horn,
devils, you got the
Red devil,
jaguars.
jaguars. I think that's it. I think that's
Yeah,
all
but
it's
I
going to
mean,
get
they're
huge.
gonna keep getting bigger, so I'm not
No
gonna
less
get
than
any
a foot
more.
fish. They're going to look cool, though.
I'm excited for those.
Yeah. Well.
And my Amazon puffer.
Let's see.
What color shrimp do you have, and what plants do you have? What type of guppies did you get?
Do you know the answer to that? Shrimp. Shrimp. What kind of shrimp do you have?
They were gold.
No. What do you have right now in all of your tanks?
They were gold. I have red cherry.
Yellows. And let's see. What plants do you have?
Well, you've got a whole list you can read.
Yeah, so what plants do I have? I have Cryptwindetta.
And this one.
Cryptwindetta, hornwort, java fern, java moss, red bell, jungle bell, radican sword, water sprite, Anubias nangi. That Anubias nangi is dope. That's a cool plant. That's all over here. That's a nice plant. Yeah, that's it. Oh, yeah, the java fern that's over there.
What's the red
We've got
mini?
some.
The
Oh
red
yeah,
mini?
we've got that red bucephalandra. That's a very rare plant.
They call it red mini.
Yeah, they
right?
call it a red mini. I probably won't sell those plants. I like those too, a little bit too much. We got a lot of java moss, some guppy grass, other crap. I think that's it.
And he asked your
Oh, we've got
guppies.
the red swords in there too.
He asked
and
your
guppies. And then what type of guppies did you get today? Oosh.
Well,
What
currently
you know
in
how many
tanks,
guppies we have now.
have the mosaic guppies. We've got the we have
Japanese
blue deltas.
blues. Huh? We got what, blue deltas. Oh, you mean the blue Moscows back
The
there?
blue moss.
They're dark blue Moscows back
Yeah.
there. Japanese blues here.
Our little red nose
Red
tuxedo.
nose, red tuxedos there. Mix of grep there. Black Moscows here. And then we've got the half black yellows here. And then the gold single swordtail there. And then today we picked up half black yellows, half black whites, Stan Shobo blues,
Yeah, I like those half black
gold
whites.
single swords, AOC delta tail. Let's see, AOC bicolored delta tail, AOC bicolor, red double sword, half black AOC purple delta, some snake skins, 2 different types of other swords.
I'm gonna get her on
Went a little crazy.